Purchase your tracks today. Purchase your tracks today.
What's up, everybody? Welcome. I am going to do a campaign single player campaign stream. I haven't done one of these in a while, and it's Sunday. Super tired. I did a bunch of stuff like lifting and working out and washing my car and vacuuming the inside, and we still have so much stuff to do in the inside of the house. So this whole weekend was just basically cleaning and getting somewhat organized, and I did not do too much gaming. I did one stream, a multiplayer stream, and that was fun. I think that was Saturday during the daytime. Yesterday during the daytime, and that was really cool. So I got to do that, and but we have so many amazing PlayStation exclusive games out there that we haven't really touched in a while here. So I can honestly say I've been slacking on that side. I have not played any of my PS5 exclusives. Days Gone, Last of Us Part 2, and Ghost of Tsushima. Now, all three of those games did have the PS5 60 frames per second patch, but none of them had the actual PS5 upgrade, which means none of them actually were sitting in the internal hard drive, and they did not have 4K resolution, and they did not have the PS5 dual shock, or whatever they call it, dual sense haptic feedback. So those options were not enabled. But now I did have to pay $30, but Ghost of Tsushima, I did get the game for like $20 last year, but it looked beautiful on the PS5, but it wasn't a true native PS5 game. But now it is. So they charge you $30 and you get the free PS5 upgrade. So it's going to run at a high resolution, 60 frames, and finally, like when I used like the bow, the crossbow, whatever, like you're gonna feel it on the controller. The only game that had the PS5 controller that was like a shooting fighting game was Cold War. So, which by the way, we will be playing Cold War multiplayer. We're gonna start with that on the next multiplayer stream. So again, whoever hangs out on this stream the longest, whoever earns the most channel points on this stream, I'm thinking we're just gonna keep them in the rotation. So we're only gonna have like one or two people rotating So instead of rotating two different people, I figured that'd be fun. So whenever I do a single player stream, I want to make it to where, most usually, like, unless you guys really enjoy my presence and hanging out with me on stream, sometimes in the past when I would do single player campaigns, nobody would stick around. It'd be like one person, watching me or whatever. So I don't do single player campaigns streams often, but when I do, I really need as much support as possible, especially now that I'm trying to reach the 4,000 watch hours. So the more you guys hang out, the closer that gets us to partner status. So let's see. So there's some things that we have to do first. So let's go ahead and look at the dashboard. First and foremost, Ethan, welcome back, man. Super consistent. Love it. Michael, welcome back, Michael. Great to see you. And Casey, howdy doody to you. Thank you guys for joining so quick, man. This is going to be like the Sunday night stream here. Now, Ghost of Tsushima, this is weird because I know that you're supposed to be able to transfer, and you guys are going to get to see it right here. We're going to transfer the save. Now, Ghost of Tsushima on the PS4, as I call it, the PS4 hard drive. So I have a PS4 hard drive external, and then I have a PS5 game internal. I mean, PS5 hard drive internal. So the PS5 native games they could only sit on the internal drive, and then the PS4 games that are compatible with the PS5 are on an external drive. So if you see my PS5 review video, I covered that in much more detail. So if you haven't, and if you guys are just randomly watching this old stream here, and once this stream is no longer considered live and you're new to the channel, go ahead and check that PS5 review out. But anyhow, what we're doing is we're gonna see how it works now. So let's see. Okay, so console storage. So if you look at the screen here, it says console storage. There's 18 games that are native PS5 games. So Astros, Bug Snacks, which I'm probably just gonna delete because I'm never gonna play that. Warzone, not Warzone, because Warzone's still PS4 only, but Black Ops Cold War, Control, which is a very cool game as well, another single player campaign, Destruction All Stars, which is a free multiplayer game for anyone that's on PS4 or PS5, and Spider-Man, again, another awesome single player campaign that I have yet to finish. And then Ghost of Tsushima, which as of up until this morning, or last night, I should say, this game was actually sitting on the PS4 hard drive, which I'll show you in a second. Anyhow, Soulstorm, I've never even booted the game up. Rogue Company is now an official PS5 game. Well, I'm looking forward to playing that. And that would be a cool multiplayer stream with you guys, because this we can do 8 players. We could do 4v4. So if we can get at least 8 people on a stream, we could do teams against each other. Tell me, wouldn't that be awesome? So, and if we get at least 4 girls, we have a couple that join us. We can do a boys versus girls, or just something like that, just to have fun with it. So anyhow, Rogue Company is a very cool game. If you don't have it, please make room for it. Worms Rumble, and then Warframe. So all those games are on the PS5 internal hard drive. Now here we go. This section is called the USB extended storage, and here's where the games that are not considered native PS5 games. So let's break this down a little bit. So Apex Legends, as you see, it says PS4. See where it says PS4 in that little rectangle there? And up here, you don't see it doesn't say PS4, right? So that's how you know it's not a updated game. So again, there could be updates to the game where they take advantage of the PS5 system, such as 60 frames per second, like Days Gone. But as you see, Ghost of Tsushima is sitting here as well. I don't need it to be sitting in here and up here. Okay. So before I delete it, I want to make sure that I transfer the save game file. And if you guys remember, if you've been following me long enough here, I only got about maybe 2.5 hours into Ghost of Tsushima. So I have a long way to go. And by the way, this was last year's game of the year. So Ghost of Tsushima, before I delete the actual game, I want to make sure I transfer everything perfectly. So The Last of Us 2 also is a PS4 only game, but they recently allowed it to run at 60 frames on a PS5. So again, these games are still amazing to play on the PS5, even though they're PS4 games. Let's see, to the left, Uncharted Lost Legacy. That game's still only running at the native PS4 compatibility, which kind of sucks. I'm hoping that they update it. the same way that they did their other games, like The Last of Us Part 2, all right? The same developer. So hopefully they'll do this game, Lost Legacy. They'll update it just like they updated Last of Us Part 2 and allow it to run at 60 frames. So right now, 60 frames, Last of Us 2. Uncharted Lost Legacy is sadly only running at 30 frames. It looks really crappy on the PS5, I'll be honest with you guys. But it's there. I'm hoping that they do give it the love that it deserves. God of War runs at 60 frames also. 1080p upscaled. But so there it is. Now, let's go ahead and make sure I don't screw this up. This is important. I'm going to go find, and believe it or not, I'm not too familiar with the operating system yet. It's kind of like things, it's totally different from the PlayStation 4. So what we're going to do is we're going to look for settings. Okay, here's the top right corner. And we're going to look for, oh, there we go. Save data. It'd be nice if they gave us like instructions how to do this real quick, but basically I need to find, so console storage, copy your save data to, okay, copy your save data to cloud storage or a USB drive or delete. Okay. All right. So USB copy your, I mean, this is copy. All right. Console storage. I think because it was sitting on the external, maybe it's in here. So let's see. All right, there's nothing here. Okay, this is weird. Save data. It's weird. Let's try here. Console storage. Aha. Okay. All right. So the save game files are already sitting on the console storage. All right, so that makes me feel a little bit better. So let's see, The Last of Us Part 2. All right, there it is, Ghost of Tsushima. So the last time I played Ghost of Tsushima was in March. Look at that. Let me look at chat real quick. My new gaming desk is built and I'm using it. Nice. So you get to watch the stream on your new gaming desk. I can't wait to get a new desk setup. I've been watching desk setup videos on YouTube for like people that do, you know, content creation and stuff. And I'm really excited because I know I have an idea of what I want. It's just getting it all set up. It's exciting because I'm a little nervous about it. But I think once it's said and done, I'm going to be super happy. It's going to require me to either get a new stream PC that will have lots of USB inputs and, you know, like a 16 core processor, or use the Mac Mini, the MacBook as a stream PC and have like a USB hub where I can plug in multiple capture cards. I don't know how much power a MacBook Air could handle as far as multiple inputs, video input. So that might cause a lag. So I'm not sure if I should just try that out first, see how that works before I drop money on a new Windows stream PC. So we'll see. Either way, I've seen it done both ways. I just don't understand how they do it on the Mac side. So I'm curious how that goes. I bought the Mac Mini, the MacBook Air, just for having for video editing. So I could just simply use that for that only, and then everything else be a dedicated Windows PC. So we'll see. So anyhow, Ghost of Tsushima is already here. And I don't think I have to. It says you can transfer the save file, but I don't see a spot to necessarily transfer it. So let's try this. Console storage PS4. Okay, so it is considered PS4, right? How do I get over here? Okay, it's just showing me storage space. Okay. It's kind of confusing. Like to the right of this screen, like what does that mean? You know what I mean? Like I don't get it. It's like, it says console storage, there's 29 gigabytes left. And then it says cloud storage. Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know what this means. I don't know the cloud storage PS4 versus cloud storage non-PS4. So I think it's just save files. How much save files you can have. So here's Ghost of Tsushima. It does look a little different. I just want to make sure there's not another one hiding in there. So that's it. So there's only one Ghost of Tsushima. Let me back that out. And that's into the PS4 section. Console storage. Okay. Save data PS5. Let's see what they got here. So now this is the actual PS5 cloud storage. Okay. So in the cloud storage, just the games that I have played that are PS5 compatible. All right, so here we go. do I take it from here? Let's see. Let's find Ghost of Tsushima. All right. So what do I do? Upload it? It's already been uploaded. Okay, so that's not the same. Copy to USB drive. I don't necessarily need, it's the same system, so I don't think I'll need to do that. So I don't know. Let's just see what happens when we turn on the game. Let's get crazy with it. All right, here we go. So Ghost of Tsushima. Now here's the thing also. I want to make sure I boot up the right version. Ah, here we go. Oh, you're telling me that it didn't install it? No. Something's wrong here. Maybe that's a shortcut. Let's go back to the game library. Here's the this is definitely the PS5 version right here. Manage game content. If you like right click. Okay, there it is. Don't need all the other languages. So I'm going to boot it from here. And see what this says. Okay, play game. Now, hopefully it takes my... Oh, by the way, guys, if you haven't done so, please smash that like button. Click. Let's see. So, oh man, I already can tell the rumble on this controller right now as the game starting is amazing. Until you guys play with a PS5 with the controller that goes with the PS5, I'm telling you, it's amazing. This particular game played beautifully on the PS5, even though it was only a PS4 game. But one thing was missing was the controller, and that won't work unless they completely recode it into a PS5 version of the game. They can patch certain things like 60 frames per second. They can unlock that and things like that. But to make it a full PS5 game with all the PS5 features, including ray tracing, so ray tracing and the new generation rumble, those two features are only available on native PS5 installations, not PS5 upgraded versions. Thank you for smashing that like button, guys. All right, so to me, here it is. Transfer PS4 console save. You see that? But what if it already did that? Because look, there's a continue button on there. See what I mean? Like there's an actual continue button. So I don't know if I have to see. Let's just click it just for the heck of it. Do you want to save your current progress before transferring? I guess, yes. Oh God, I'm scared. Okay, here we go. Choose a PS4 console to save transfer? What do you mean? What do you mean by that, dude? Okay, this right here. Auto save. Let's see. Yes, auto save. So I have it on medium setting. Here we go. PS4 console save transfer succeeded. Okay, cool. Would you like to overwrite your current Legends mode save data with the data in the transfer? Yes, because I really never played the Legends mode. Just so you guys know, this game does have a online multiplayer component. It does. It's not just a single player campaign. I've never played it. Oh, what's this now? What does it want me to do? 8/22, that's today. Now I'm super confused what's going on here. Load PS4 console auto save. All right. Ghost of Tsushima. Okay, so no, we want to load where I'm at, not the other ones. Ah, there we go. Open for business. Oh, look at that. It picked me up right where I left off. Yes. Yes. Oh, and look, it's unlocking trophies that I previously unlocked on the PS4 version. So this is basically giving me double the amount of trophies. There it is. So every trophy that I earned on the PS4, I'm getting the PS5 version of those trophies without having to replay the game. This is good. Now, I will say, I do not have a 4K monitor. My monitor is a 2K monitor. It is a 1440p, but it does super sample from 4K down to 1440, so it still looks very good. Not as good as it would have if PS5 eventually allows 1440p native resolution. I'm going to be so happy That's the one thing that they do not have. And I will make a video of 5 things I hate about the PS5 video. And I was supposed to make that 5 months ago, but I still will make it, even though it might be a 2-minute video. But I want to do that. And one of the things will be the fact that it's been 1 year that the PS5 has been out, and they still do not offer a 1440p native resolution. So for the people that don't have that, for PC gamers that usually play on 1440p high refresh rate monitors, you gotta hope that your 1440p monitor supports super sampling down from 4K. Otherwise, it'll look like crap. 1080p, you will only receive a 1080p signal from your PS5, and 1080p upscale to 1440 monitor looks horrible. So thank God, at least I'm getting a downsampled 4K up down to 1440 instead of trying to upscale 1080. So that's 2 different directions. So that's what you want. You want it at least to have that. Now, what would be the real fix would be if Sony would just finally upgrade their operating system and allow all 3 resolutions: 1080, 1440, and 4K, instead of just doing 1080 and 4K. They need to have that one in the middle. All right, guys. So basically, I forgot how to play the game. Like, I completely forgot the controls. You know, I really did forget a lot of that stuff. Now, this game already looked good on the PS5 because it ran at 60 frames per second. So visually, I'm not going to see much of a difference unless I go buy a 4K monitor, which eventually I will. But the main upgrade for me would be the controller. So there's the longbow. I can switch there. I got to remember how to switch my stance. Okay, so this is for that. This is for this. Okay. And fighting is really difficult. I got to kind of remember what stance are. Some stance, you can change your stance, you see? Your fighting stance. And depending on, like, for example, if there's an enemy that has a, let's see what this is. Journey to the past. So they also unloaded some new techniques. There's things that I can do to grow my technique. One of the things I hate about not playing games for a while is you forget stuff. Complete activities to steady your mind, enhance your abilities, and help bring peace to the island. So that's what activities are. So I don't know if that's new or not. No, it's not new. Artifacts. There's a reward available. Don't know what that is exactly. When approaching enemy territory, you can challenge foes to a standoff. Okay, good. It must know that I haven't played in a while, so it's prompting me. It's reminding me how to play certain things. So that's a beautiful thing. Thank you, PlayStation, for doing that, because I definitely forgot. So, but I know that some stance are better against certain people. And I gotta remember how to block. I gotta remember how to parry. I'm gonna die a lot. I can tell you that. I'm definitely gonna die a lot until I remember. Okay, that's how you roll. Double tap O. All right. All right. Let's see here. So, Iki Island, new content is now available. Iki Island is a whole new area that they unlocked, and I don't know where it is. Let me back up. Ah, there it is, down there. Okay, complete journey into the past to reach this area. All right, so yeah, I got a long way to go anyways. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to try to remember where I was at. So I'm right here, and the closest thing is this thing. did I not already complete that? That's the thing. Like, is it gray? Does that mean that I did it already? No, maybe not. 6, 7, and 7. Why is there 2 7s? Okay. All right, well, you know what? That's pretty close. All right, it'll say complete if I've already completed it. Okay, so that's cool. So let's go to this guy here. Terra of Otsuna. Let's check this out. Oh, they also added 3D surround. So my headphones, like when the wind, I can hear it like circling around different ways. That's pretty cool. So let's see if I can remember how to get my horse. There we go. Aha. Okay. Now, where's the mini map? Mini map. This way? Okay. You gotta. Oh, that sounds so much better. The wind sounds so real with my headphones on, like this new 3D option that they have. Let me make sure I've enabled that too. Now, here's the thing, guys. I can literally go and delete the PS4 game because I don't need 2 installations of the same game. So that'll free up room on my hard drive. I'm going to go to options real quick. And we're going to go to audio. And home theater, bookshelf, built-in, soundbar, night mode, headphones. There we go. Medium dynamic range provides a 3D audio experience if 3D audio is turned on in the system menu. Very cool. So this is what I'll be using. So I'll have a much better 3D surround sound. Everything else seems pretty cool here. All right. Let's go to options real quick. Let's check display. Performance, higher